Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give our praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kakadash. Double honor to the elders, Apostle Ray Millstone, Thomas Truth and Rule Will. Peace, blessing, and salutation to the Ikem out there, scattered abroad to the four corners of the earth, that's serving the truth and non-truth, sincerity. To you I say Shalom. It's your brother Nabala coming to you with another video in the spirit. And the topic of this video is going to be about we have to be ready to forsake everything, when that time come. And what I mean by that is, the times we're coming into is when, he's going to start really, he's already doing it, but he's going to really start coming down with that great wrath when he's going to start coming after the prophets, the men out there on the highways and byways. Okay. So, and that can happen in different ways. Some examples that brothers have spoken about before is, you can be out and about and, say they decide to, start coming after us. You can be at a gas station or anywhere, and next thing you know, you see your face on the news, as a wanted fugitive, however they would phrase it. And you'll have to be, you're going to be on your own at that point. You're going to have to basically go ghost, disappear, or say you're at home, and he tries to come in on you, and Yahweh makes a way for you to escape and get out of that. But after that happens, that's it. You basically be on your own. And I'm gonna start off with this scripture. It's 2 Ezra 16:40. It says, "O my people, hear my word and make you ready to thy battle, and in those evils be even as pilgrims upon the earth." And that's what we're going to have to be. We're going to be pilgrims amongst the earth. We're not going to have a set dwelling place. We're going to have to be constantly be on the move, constantly be looking over our shoulder. And ultimately, we're going to have what? Faith in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, to provide for us in those times. Okay? But we have to put ourselves in that mindset that this can happen to us. And so we have to be ready. We have to be ready to leave our families behind. Our friends, brothers who may have friends still in these places, associates, anything. Your dogs, your kids, anything. Have to be willing to lie. Your house, anything that's, so like I said, say you're out and about and they coming after you, it wouldn't be wise to come back to the house, because like I say, Esau, he's been collecting data. He knows about us, we're so-called the number one threat to this man. So he's collecting all the data on us, our daily routine, stuff we like to do, everything. So if that was to happen, it wouldn't be wise to come back home, because they may have something set up for you to get you there. So whatever you have with you at this time, that's what you're gonna have to make ends meet with. But ultimately, we're not gonna rely on anything far as worldly or material in this place. We're gonna ultimately have to rely on Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, because he's the one who's gonna be providing for us and looking out for us in those times. This is Matthew 19 and 29. It says, "And everyone that hath forsaken houses or brethren or sister or father or mother or wife or children or lands for my name's sake shall receive an 100-fold and shall inherit everlasting life." And that's talking about forsaking them far as this truth, not putting them, before this truth, before Yahweh Shem Shah. But there's also going to be a physical aspect as well, where we're going to have to probably leave our family behind, if that's how the Lord has it to play out. Okay, we can't be worried about what's going to happen to them, what's happening to them. We have to let their lot play out. We have to have faith that Yahweh Shem Shah is going to let everything work out. But it's his will that has to be done in the first place. And that's going to be a test. That's going to be an ultimate test for some brothers. Because Jake love their family. You know, yeah, we've been destroyed. You know, the morals of family has been destroyed because of us being in this wicked society. But at the end of the day, Jake love their family. They love Jake, especially their mama and their grandma. And then when they get wife and kids, they wife and kids. You know, so that's gonna be a test to see what you're gonna do. You know, because the Lord has to test us. You know, He has to see what side of the fence we're on. He had to see if we're down with Him or we're down with our people. So He has to test it. He has to try us. That all comes with this walk. That's why the scripture says count the cost. You know, that's very, very important to count the cost before you take part in this thing that we're in, because this is very serious. You know, we have to be about our Father's business, and we have to understand what comes with that. You know, it's not no easy walk. That's why the scriptures say, prepare yourself for temptation. You know, so a lot of things are gonna try to come against you. So you have to be strong to be able to get through it. You have to be strong-minded, but you also have to armor yourself with this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, and with these scriptures. So let me grab this. Salakia. This what I just want to grab a point. This is Luke 14 and 33. Actually, I'm gonna start at 26. Let me see. I'm gonna start at 26. This is Luke 14 and 26. It says, if any man come to me and hate not his father and mother and wife and children and brethren and sisters, yea, and his own life, also he cannot be my disciple. And I just explained that, and that's basically similar to the last scripture I just brought out, verse 27. And whosoever does not beareth his cross and come after me cannot be my disciple. It says, for which of you intending to build a tower sit not down first and count the cost, whether he has sufficient to finish it? And I just talked about that, but there you go. You know, you have to, you know, sit down first and count the cost. You know, is this something you really want to take part in? You know, now you can't be once you start being active, there's no going back. You know, so you got to keep going. So that's why it says count the cost. You know, because if you don't think this is something that you can do or you're ready for, don't do it. You know, and I'm gonna jump on to what I wanted. This is verse 33. It says, so likewise, whosoever he be of you that forsake not all that he have cannot be my disciple. So we have to be willing to forsake everything we have. You know, your status you had in this place, or former status you had in this place, women, cars, anything that you hold here in this place physically, you have to be willing to let it go. Because the things in this world are temporary. We're striving for immortality. We're striving for something that's incorruptible. That incorruptible crown. So we have to be willing to let all of this stuff go and have faith in Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. And I'm going to grab this last scripture. Because with his faith, this is Hebrews 11 and 1. It says, now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. So we have to have faith in Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. We haven't seen him. We haven't physically seen Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, but what? We know he exists. We haven't seen all the miracles he's done in the past times, but what? We believe that he's done those. And he's left record of things he's done. And we have faith that those things are true. Okay? So we have to have faith. Because yet we see the prophecies coming to pass, and that's the Lord showing us His power, and the Lord has probably provided for brothers in difficult times and help brothers out in situations. That's to strengthen your faith. So we have to have that. And I'm gonna jump down to verse 6. It says, "But without faith it is impossible to please Him. For he that cometh to Yahweh must believe that He is, and that He is a rewarder of them that diligently seek Him." So you have to diligently seek Yahweh Shem Shai. And if you diligently seek Him, He's going to reward you. Like I just said, showing you those little miracles that brothers may need to get through different things they may going through, you know. So that's pretty much it, you know. Lord, when this video was edifying, I'm going to close out by giving our praises to Yahweh